Peace to your feet, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map.
Yeah, fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Report on what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the
Hey y'all, hey, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Sin City Manny and Finny the Legend, two YouTubers that has been in a long-standing beef between each other. Sin City Manny, he has unalived Finny the Legend and his wife in Las Vegas. He actually was stalking them and pulled up to where they were on the Las Vegas Strip and unalived Finny and his wife as well. Now, I went and did some digging, and Finny the Legend, he says that Manny has been stalking them. It's been times where he pulled up. He has maced Legend. I'm going to say Finny because that's what everybody knows him as. So it's been a beef. And the last video known, I guess, is the one where Finny was on live saying that he's going to leave him alone. He has mental issues and things like this. This right here should be a warning for all YouTubers to not take this YouTube beef, this YouTube stuff to a different level as to beef, where it shouldn't have to go. Because I went and I seen, and these YouTubers also, which doesn't have too much to do with anything, but they aren't even big YouTubers. Finny, I believe he has like 5,000 some subscribers. Sin City Manny, I'm not quite sure because I didn't come across his page. If I come across his page after doing this video, I'll post it. But yeah, this is just sad, y'all. But let's jump into it.
Following breaking news, as we speak, police have arrested a suspect in the deadly Las Vegas Strip shooting just moments ago. They announced the arrest of Manuel Ruiz in connection to the double homicide. This happened Sunday, just before 11 p.m. local time, right there near the Bellagio Hotel's iconic fountain. A live stream actually captures the moment when gunshots ring out and it sent tourists running in terror. We should warn you that some of the images here are disturbing. NBC News correspondent Sam Brock joins us now. Sam, what do we know about this suspect?
So we know there was a manhunt that was going on, Morgan, for about 11 hours until 5 or 10 minutes ago. We found out from police in the area that Manuel Ruiz, 41 years old, turned himself in, walked into the police station. He has been detained. He now, according to police, faces 2 different charges: open murder with a deadly weapon, 2 of them. What that means is they're not specifying the degree of homicide, first degree, second degree manslaughter. It's going to be up to a jury to decide that. But there was a live streamed video of a murder that was perpetuated on Las Vegas Boulevard, the middle of the Strip, as you said, the Bellagio, which is one of these just landmark places in Las Vegas. And you're watching in real time on YouTube as a murder is executed. And you actually got a very good look at his face in that video. I'm not sure if it was in the portion of the clip that we showed, but police clearly were able to identify who they were looking for. They also added, Morgan, that there was a history online with some sort of social media feud between him and one of the victims. There were 2 victims in this case, so it's not even clear if the second person was involved or just caught up in the crossfire. But at the end of the day, 2 people were killed in Las Vegas. It's a rare thing. You might think so much hustle and bustle and activity and maybe violence on the Las Vegas Strip. There's not a ton of precedent for people being murdered in cold blood on the Las Vegas Strip. Yes, there's been a horrific mass shooting in Las Vegas in 2017. But as far as like how frequently does this kind of thing happen there? Not frequently at all, much less something that's live streamed to a live audience that now people are probably still trying to process because it's so unnerving and so upsetting.
I mean, the fact that it was live streamed is what I think is just kind of like head scratching in 2025. And it also shows you, though, what a key piece of the investigation something like that is, right?
It must have helped investigators. But ironically, it was not necessarily what led to this man's arrest. It was the fact that he had turned himself in. But I also think back to what happened in 2015 when there was a photojournalist and a reporter in Virginia who was killed, murdered, live streamed, right? This was a paradigm shift. And now there's sort of eerie hollows of that or
First, everyone was just trying to look like, oh, maybe someone fainted. But then as police cars started coming over, everyone got very, very concerned.
And you are waking up to breaking news this morning from the overnight hours. 2 people are dead following a feud, according to authorities on social media, that just spilled into gunfire in front of the Bellagio fountains hours ago. Thank you for being here. I'm Kim Wagner. Our live team coverage continues this morning. Police still looking for the person who pulled the trigger, who the person responsible for this shooting. As you can see, it was quite chaotic right there in front of the Bellagio fountains as people were wrapping up having fun in our city. This happened right before the 11 o'clock hour last night. Our Andrew Nomura is on the case this morning. He is going to break down who they believe was involved in the online feud that possibly led to the deadly gunfire. And also News 3's Alora Lagarde is breaking down the timeline of how this all went down. Let's kick things off with Alora first. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kim. We have been talking in these past few hours about what we have been seeing so far. It goes into this deadly shooting that happened, claiming the lives of 2 victims. Just to show you right now what we're seeing, Kim, we still have this area blocked off. We are at South Las Vegas Boulevard on the 3600 block. It goes all the way down to Flamingo. We have literally this whole entire area of the Strip is completely blocked off right now. But here's what we do know, Kim. Metro Police responded to a shooting on the Strip last night on the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard near the Bellagio fountains around 10:40 p.m. Police ran towards the gunfire and found 2 victims on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving measures, both victims were pronounced dead on the scene. Here are the moments that police heard that gunfire, and we warn you, what you're about to hear and see might be disturbing.
Are you kidding me?
Police believe they have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident. Now, they also tell us that this involved some sort of social media beef between the victim and the suspect. The Undersheriff Andrew Walsh spoke to us during a press conference at the scene last night. Here's a listen.
At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who's responsible for this crime.
Now, they have not identified the name of the suspect or the victims at this time, but we are still awaiting those answers. But what we can say is that it is a very somber feeling right now, having 2 lives being lost. We're now going to send it.
So in that video, you hear him cock the pew pew, and then I blacked out the sound of him actually letting fire go. But he ends up unaliving the wife as well. That's when the video cuts off because he starts to poo-poo her. But let's continue.
Back to it, Andrew.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, tons of police presence here from our end. Currently right now at Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, here on top of the pedestrian walkway where we are getting our best vantage point of police presence here as they have blocked off any entryway onto Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio fountains. But just like you alluded to, Kim, Under Sheriff Walsh mentioning that this whole feud started on social media.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
Yeah, from what we can make out as we were doing our due diligence here, this apparently beef between what's called Sin City Manny, a YouTuber, also between Funny the Legend. Of course, this information not confirmed at this point, but doing some process journalism this morning, we also saw that a tweet alleged that the beef was between these two YouTubers. Of course, we are working with authorities to figure out the best way, getting more information, and when we do, we'll be sure to bring that to you on air and online on news3lv.com. Kim, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
And Andrew, before we let you go, have they given you any indication that we've seen the social media images of the person with a gun and using it, so it seems fairly easy to identify the person. Authorities have saying they do know who the person is, but they've yet to be arrested. Are they sharing any information as to why? Do they not know where he is? Are they getting a tactical team together to move in? Are they sharing anything like that?
That's a really good question, Kim. From what we can gather based on Andrew Walsh's press conference, not taking a lot of questions at all last night, but of course they will be turning over any stone unturned to make sure that they get this person. But when we get those details, we'll be sure to update you.
All right.
So this video is current. This was 2 days ago when the incident, right before the incident happened. This is them out to eat with friends. Finney says that he was there for his nephew's graduation, I guess, with his friend that's going to be shown. It's his kids. I guess they're really very close friends. So, yeah, this happened. He was on here a little bit like boasting, which doesn't have nothing to do with anything, but you could tell that he was in a beef with someone because he was saying kind of little slick things to try to pick with someone. But this just goes to show you guys that some of the stuff that's being done on YouTube does not have to be done. A lot of the nitpicking and name callings and striking channels and stuff like that shouldn't even be happening. It should, once it gets to a certain point, somebody has to be an adult and just let the beef go. It's not worth your life, your significant other's life, friends being in jeopardy. Because I think the guy that was in the video as the pew-pewing was happening was this friend that he shows on camera. Over there in the white shirt is like he had his wife or someone kneeling down. But let's continue. So the next video I'm going to be playing is Finney the Legend, where he was on his live speaking of Sin City Manny. And then I'm going to play the video of Manny actually in his car looking for Finney the Legend and his wife in Las Vegas. So let's keep going.
This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marquez. That's right. We outside. We're doing fuel.
So this is the actual video. You see him in the camera, not paying attention to what is going on around him. His wife actually sees Sin City Manny walk up. I took the volume off so I don't get striked, but I want you guys to see the full video of this. But yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, I feel bad for everyone involved. I don't know if Finney and his wife has kids or what, but this is sad for them to go to Las Vegas on vacation only to never come back home. Sin City Manny actually turned himself in. That just goes to show, like, he was over it. He was tired. But that don't mean you take the law into your own hands. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm out. Bye.
TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call it peace. TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused.